really cool if you are a fan of active holiday to unplug yourself from the city life. Fantastic place in order to practice sailing. The water is freezing. You can see the mountains and they're just insane.
Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking.
Lago di Garda is definitely my favorite place in Italy, and in my opinion it's the most beautiful place in Italy. The lake itself, but also all of the little towns around it. And my personal favorite is the northern part of the lake and Riva del Garda, the place where we are now, because it is less crowded, first of all, and it's kind of a little bit cheaper, differently from the southern part of the lake, which is a bit more famous among tourists, so more crowded and more expensive, definitely. And also because this part of the lake offers you more activities, especially if you're a fan of active holidays, if you want to have a sporty holiday as opposed to a more lazy vacation that you may have in the southern part.
We are right, just you and I, singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, yeah.
One of my favorite things about Riva del Garda is that wherever you are in this town, you can see the mountains and they're just insane. Just look at this spectacular view. Guys, this is so good. This is a frozen yogurt that looks like gelato, like ice cream, and actually it seems to be very similar to gelato. There is a funny story linked to this place and to this particular gelateria. Yesterday when I found them, I came there and asked whether they make the yogurt, you know, like the normal yogurt, frozen yogurt that is made basically everywhere else in Italy and around the world. I'll try to link you a picture here, because I thought that this would be a frozen yogurt. So I asked them whether they have any toppings and what would it look like. And the old man, apparently the owner of that gelateria, seemed quite offended because he told me, no, we don't make this kind of frozen yogurt, because we make artisanal yogurt, artisanal gelato, and everything is natural in our yogurt. So you just got the flavored frozen yogurt, but it is flavored with natural ingredients. So mine is raspberries and forest berry mix, and they all are natural. So the ingredients, everything here, all of the natural flavors. They don't use additives, they don't use colorants and chemicals and anything nasty. So he told me that no, we can't use the toppings because using the toppings it will not be natural anymore, it will not be organic anymore. So I highly recommend you to try this in case you happen to be in Riva del Garda, because it tastes divine. What is really cool about Lake Garda is that, of course, the food here is as great as in the rest of Italy. There are lots of restaurants around, so you will never be hungry, and they offer a huge variety of fish and various fish products, you know, the fish that was used here locally. I absolutely like it, and I think it's a very Italian trait, a very Italian thing of eating locally produced products, which are known here as chilometro zero, meaning that these products were not transported anywhere. And I think it's a perfect way to be more conscious about your travel, and Italians do it right. For history lovers, there are a bunch of places to visit, among them the Scaliger Castle up here that you can visit taking a cable car, so you don't need to climb all the way up, although of course you can if that's what you like. Guys, I think you can probably not see it from here. However, this way there is a hiking trail that starts over there and go all the way up in the mountains, basically surrounding this huge mountain. So you have a fantastic panoramic trail, which is called Sentiero del Ponale, and it's a very famous trail, and lots of people walk it basically every day. Lots of people bike around there, and this place is magnificent. I've been there 2 times, and I think I will go there many more times, although it could be an exhausting hiking for the beginner hikers if you're not used to hiking for a very long time, for long distances, because to go up there and to go back here to Riva del Garda, you will make approximately 26 kilometers, 25 kilometers, I guess. However, I have a life hack for you. You can go up there by bus or return here by bus. That's making only half the way from down here up all the way or back to the city. And it could be a good option for you in case you don't want to hike for a very long time, but it's so worth it because the views from there are spectacular. The most splendid views you can have of the Lake Garda are from that hiking trail, so I highly recommend you to go at least a little bit up there in order to enjoy this magnificent natural beauty. Guys, as I've said before, this area of Lake Garda is very famous among people who want to have an active holiday. Can you see all these bikes? I mean, people come here to bike around, to go hiking, to go kayaking, or even sailing, and it's really cool if you are a fan of active holiday too, because like this, being in this atmosphere where everyone is cycling or hiking or going somewhere, camping, I think it's a perfect motivation for you to get a bit sporty as well. Just look at these waves and this part of the lake. It doesn't even look like the lake sometimes, it looks like the sea, because the lakes here sometimes are pretty big for a lake, don't you think? Just look at it. So guys, just adding to the fact that the nature here is fantastic, is incredible, is that I don't think that there will be lots of places where you can have the Alps on the background and then palm trees right near you, or magnolia trees. The climate here is very mild and very nice, and honestly, I think with horror of almost 40 degrees in Bologna and fast heading back soon, I don't want to, because here the weather is so nice, and honestly it gives you the feeling of this resort town, of this resort area, and it basically happens around all of the Lake Garda, because you will find this kind of greenery on the other side as well. And one thing, that the mountains are not very well visible from the southern part, so if you want to enjoy the Alps, maybe it's better for you to opt for the northern part. But anyway, the nature here is insane. On the southern part, on the other hand, there are hot springs, so if you're a fan of those, you can have a very relaxing holiday there, and it will be just fine. Because this place was very famous among Romans as well. So since Roman times, people came here to relax, spend their holidays, and rejuvenate and just enjoy their life. So there are lots of Roman villas and ex-Roman settlements here, and I can totally get why. I can absolutely understand that. It's a fantastic place. It's not a paradise on earth, but it's very close to paradise on earth. Here's my little tip for you guys if you ever come to Riva del Garda. From this place you will have the most spectacular panorama. Just look at this view. I mean, guys, isn't it amazing? For some reason it actually makes me think of the 19th century kind of resort, that were popular among people in the early times, when they just came to places like this to relax and get healthier, rejuvenate, recharge, because this place is perfect for recharging, I think. And with its architecture, with its splendor, and the landscape, and also the views, and also, I don't know, with this old vintage elements, it really makes me think of the romance books about this kind of resort and all the things happening here. And anyway, if you feel stuck, if you feel like you need a break, like you need to change the scenery, come here, because this place is perfect for a change of scenery, to get unstuck, to unplug yourself from the city life, from all the digital things, just to go here on a detox from the normal life, from work, from digital things. I think it's a perfect place for you to think of life, to meditate a little bit, watching this panorama, and maybe get a fresh outlook on life. Why not? Another thing that I love about Lago di Garda, and that some people might not particularly like about its northern part, is that it's so windy. As you can see, it's not, you know, that terrible wind that won't allow you to stay on foot. It's just a warm, nice wind, but it's persistent, it's very persistent. However, this is the reason why sailing is so popular here in this area. Can you see all those ships behind me? Because people come here to sail a lot. There are the regattas taking place here regularly, and I think it's definitely a fantastic place in order to practice sailing if you're into it. And if you're not into it but you would like to try, even if you've never tried it before, it's a perfect place to start, because there are lots of schools teaching you how to sail, how to get on a boat, how to go sailing on the lake. And you know, why not taking up a new hobby while you're on holiday, whether it be kayaking or canoeing or sailing or even hiking or mountain bike. I think Lake Garda really prompts you to get out of your comfort zone, to try new things, while also having lots of fun. This road over here leads to the nearest town, and I'm not really sure how long is it. However, it's long enough if you want to take a peaceful walk near the lake without all of the climbing. So if you don't want to hike up in the mountains, you can opt for this place, because this is spectacular as well. You get all of the splendid views, but you also don't need to make too much effort. And you can also stop to enjoy a swim in the lake. The water is freezing, in my opinion, not in everyone's, because I've seen lots of German tourists today swimming with little kids, and I tried swimming as well this morning, although for me it was freezing. However, you can try anyway, because it's definitely worth a try. It's a beautiful memory to make, to swim in the Lake Garda, because it's an alpine lake. Of course it will be freezing, however, it's very, very nice. Guys, I hope you can hear me despite the wind and the waves crashing here, because this place is spectacular. I have no words, and honestly this place is so relaxing that I can't really get myself together to work properly here. This is definitely the place for a vacation, a place to rest, a place to recharge, and I feel so recharged. I just need to spend a bit more time here, I think. So I will probably be back here very soon, because once you've been here, guys, you won't be able to stay away for long. You will keep coming back to Lake Garda. And that's it for today. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to put a thumbs up, to comment and share it with your friends so they can admire this beauty too, can find out about this place and come here, hopefully. And if you're new to this channel, welcome to Dramatically Expatic. This is my channel, my name is Valeria, and I post lots of travels around Italy and expat stuff and various talks, but mostly travel. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and if so, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Thank you for being here and enjoy your day!